Okay, I wanted to be able to document this in case it does happen, but I think it will. So, hi, my name is Paige, and I decided I was going to vlog my process through the Disney College program if I get in, when I get in. So, I am waiting for my phone interview. It's at 12:15 and it's 11:53 right now, and I know they can call early, so I'm sitting here waiting in my car at my job that it's my last week here. So I'm currently waiting for the call. I'm super nervous, super excited, but hopefully it goes really good, and we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully it works out. Good morning, Booger Ballers. My name is Paige, and today is my arrival day for the Disney College program, and I wanted to take you guys along with me and show you what that looks like. I'm personally not moving into the dorms, the Flamingo Crossing, because I'm from Orlando. I live here, and I live with my mom, so why pay rent and why have a roommate when I don't need to? That is my alarm to wake up. It's 4:40 a.m. and I've been up since 4 a.m. because I couldn't fall back asleep. So we have a 50-minute drive to work, which is why I have to get up so early, but my arrival time is 7:45, I believe. So we have to get ready, we have to shower, change, eat breakfast, all that kind of stuff. So I thought I would take you guys along with me because I know it looks a little different if you're someone who doesn't live at the dorms, and all I ever see is the people who do, so why not vlog? And I also wanted to be able to look back on the beginning of my post-grad experience. I graduated from the University of Alabama with a degree in apparel design and minor in PR and advertising. So I've already done college. I'm not in it anymore. I'm about to turn 23 this month, and I want to take you guys along with post-grad Disney College program.
Serve them or the relationship, and then but we also people nice person and they want to be and this whole
I am currently listening to the Huberman Lab while I get ready. I don't know, I wore this literally the other day and I liked it, but now I'm not. I think it's the shirt because I didn't wear this specific shirt. I don't know. I also have like 4 shades of brown on. Let me try a different shirt. I think I like this gray top a lot better. This is a set that I have, but I don't want to wear gray bottoms. I think I like this more. Okay, we're gonna go to the bathroom so I can do all my skincare. I put my contacts in. Contacts, how do I already have like hairs on them?
Nobody wants to strike out to end the game. And like you move. Sports was the best way for me to learn that. But I'll take the loss. You know, I don't want us to lose.
you know, I'm a big fan of Twyla Tharp, the choreographer, and
She's great. Yes.
Yeah, the more famous they are, the harder it is for them to control their like asked her about the school dance. She's like, oh yeah, there's no phones there, right? Which is cool, just like high school forever.
Now, if you know me, you know I don't know how to do makeup, like, at all. So we're gonna just do the basics and hope for the best. Just do whatever. But I moved to Houston post-grad, and then I moved back to Florida a few months later because I, 1, couldn't afford it anymore, and 2, Houston just wasn't for me. I didn't like it. Honestly, I was getting so depressed so quickly, and it was scaring me, and so I was like, let me just move back home. And so I applied to the Disney College program and got in. It was a super easy process, super casual, and I got in. I'm doing World of Disney merchandise, which is super, super cool. I put a lot on here. I grew up going to Disney Springs, and Disney obviously in general. I'm from Orlando, but it's super cool because Disney Springs anyone can get into. It's free. If you don't know what it is, it's like a shopping plaza, a really, really big one that like you can walk around, do whatever. There's a lot of food and a lot of stores. It's truly like the free version of Disney. If you can't get into Disney, if you don't want to spend all that money, or if you already have, you can go to Disney Springs one more time, and I think that's awesome. And so I get to be a part of that. World of Disney is also like one of the biggest Disney stores, so it's going to be super overwhelming at first, I'm sure, and it's going to be a lot, but it'll keep shifts busy. And I'll have so many coworkers to meet, which is awesome because I don't meet a stranger. I want to be friends with everyone, and so that definitely will help. My big pick that I wanted, and I told them, was attractions. I so badly wanted to work in attractions and be the person putting people on rides. I have really bad anxiety, and growing up, it was hard for me to get on rides. It still is. If I haven't been on a ride already, good luck getting me on it. But I so badly wanted to be on rides and experience them, but I couldn't get myself to, and the Disney cast members would always kind of convince me to get on it, and so thanks to them, I've now been able to ride a ton of rides like Splash Mountain that I don't think I would have ever gotten on myself if they hadn't like reassured me and stuff. And so I wanted to be able to do that back, and I thought that would be really cool to experience again, but on the other side, you know. And I didn't get it, which is totally fine, but a lot of people got World of Disney, which is interesting because I didn't even know Disney Springs was an option when I was applying. I never really thought about it, which it makes sense because it is like part of the parks technically. So it was a surprise when I got it. I wanted merch as my second option, so I was still super happy. I also threw out my blush brush because it got so gross, so I'm having to use one of these. This is my favorite blush though. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I know absolutely no one doing this program. I have no friends, and obviously that's going to change, but I am nervous because a lot of people in the beginning, kind of like college, you cling to your roommates, and those are your first friends, so at least you have someone, whether you get along with them in the long run or not, at least you have someone to cling to in the beginning. And because I'm not living there, I don't have that. And I know there's other people like me, and I'm in a group chat for other people that are doing their own housing, but it's still like, I don't know, having a roommate kind of gives you that upper hand in the beginning to cling to someone and have a friend guaranteed that first 2 weeks. And in college, I had a really bad roommate experience every time I tried to have a roommate, but I never just really had a good roommate, so I'm kind of happy I'm skipping out on that, even if it were to give me the upper hand. I can meet up with some girls that also are feeling that way and help ourselves out. But this first day, like, we're all going in completely blind, and then they're moving in, I think. So at least they literally won't know anyone. They also didn't get to pick their roommates this year, which apparently you usually get to do. So I think that's crazy that they didn't. But they fully are just walking, getting their photo, getting their ID, and then meeting their roommates. So at least in the very, very beginning, we are all equal. 4 years, so I'm really not that nervous about it. I'm also a people person, so again, it's not really scary for me going in. I think I'm more nervous because I'm going into something I've never done before. It's not the people that are scaring me, it's that I'm scared that I'm gonna do something wrong, or, you know, for example, the parking this morning. I have no clue what that's gonna look like, and in the directions, it only gives you directions for what building you're living in and not the people off campus. There will be people guiding us and all that kind of stuff. Disney is a very organized company, from what I know, and they plan for everything. And if I embarrass myself or I do something wrong, boo-hoo. Like, it is not that deep, okay? The world still spins. Everyone said to do brown mascara if you have brown eyes or hair, eyebrows, that kind of stuff. But I got brown mascara, but all the brown mascaras are so dark you can't tell it's brown. And so I really don't notice that big of a difference. Like, it's definitely lighter than jet black mascara, but I don't know if it really was worth the effort. You know? I'm trying to debate if I want to curl my hair, but I really don't know if I do. Okay, y'all, it is 6:37, and I just went through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru to get breakfast. I got 10-piece chicken minis. Probably not going to finish them, but it's okay. I'm 14 minutes away from where I actually need to be, and I don't have to be there till 7:45 is my actual, like, time that it starts, and they say to go 10 minutes early. I'm someone who literally has to be 30 minutes or earlier to things because I can't stand being late. It gives me like anxiety, especially if I've never been somewhere before. So the drive was not bad at all. There was like no traffic. Granted, it's, 5-6 a.m. when I'm doing this drive, so obviously it's going to be easier. But I jammed out to my playlist where I think it's called like You're in a Frat Basement. It's just like the best clubbing music ever, and I love it. And I jammed out the whole way, made it to Chick-fil-A, and then I'm trying to make it where I'm not there till like 7:10, 7:20. So I'm gonna eat in the Chick-fil-A I'm gonna eat in the Chick-fil-A parking lot, and then I'm going to head over there. I don't know what the parking looks like, but hopefully it's not too bad. So hopefully I can show you more things and not just me talking to the camera. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to show you. I know Disney is very strict when it comes to showing behind the scenes of things because obviously it kind of ruins the magic, but we're gonna see what I can show you. Until then, we are eating my Chick-fil-A, and I will let you guys know when I'm at the place. Hey! Okay, I have exciting news. First of all, most important, I made a friend. Hopefully we stay in touch because we were in line together and they were giving instructions at the very front so we couldn't hear it, and then they gave instructions at the very back and we still couldn't hear it, so we laughed about that and then just kept talking. Super sweet girl. She's not working at World of Disney with me, so I won't see her at work. But second news is that we're done. It's 8:10 or 8:12 a.m. That was the quickest I've ever done. Disney is so organized. It's so impressive. I've never really had a job this organized, so I'm very happy about that. I couldn't vlog anything, and I was like getting to know my new friend, so didn't want to like just yank out a camera and be like, sorry, stop talking. But basically, we parked, and then you walk to the main area of the apartments. There's like a courtyard in the middle, and there's a specific line for people that aren't living in the apartments. Then all of us went through a room, and that room had another line where you then very quickly got in, took your photo, then you walked up to a table and got a cute little tag and a pin. This says I'm celebrating my Disney program, and it says Disney programs on it. Super cute. And then you get a lanyard for your blue ID. I'm assuming it says Disney internships and programs on it. You get this for your ID. You go in, you sign some papers, and then they do a background check on you, and you get fingerprinted. Super easy process. They were all so funny and so sweet. Like the workers, they vibed. I loved them. We were cracking jokes. And then we went to another room, went down the stairs, and that was it. Obviously, it's a lot longer of a process for people moving in because then they go to the move-in area, but I'm done. So I don't know when we're getting the tickets. I'm assuming after all the background check and stuff. Since that just went through, we probably won't get an email till later, but we get 3 park hoppers, I believe, so we'll see. Good morning, guys. I look a little crazy with these in my hair. I'm trying to fix my curtain bangs, but I'm doing my skincare right now and I'm getting ready. It is Wednesday, I believe. No, it's Thursday, and it is January 8th, and I'm getting ready to go to Animal Kingdom. We slept in a little bit. The park opens at 8, I believe, but it's like 7:30, 8 now, and I just wanted to sleep in. I live an hour away, so I didn't want to have to get up early just to be there at open if I didn't have to. So slept in. I'm gonna go to the gym and then head straight to Animal Kingdom from the gym if I have time, which I think I do. See, why did this one not have the volume, but this one did? Make it make sense. I don't know how to do hair or makeup, and in 2026 I would like that to be something that changes. Space Mountain, you'll never catch me on that. Tron, I don't like that. I don't like how you're sitting on Tron. I can't hold on to anyone. Same with Space Mountain, like I can't hold on to anyone. It's a bump, and like you can't see where you're going. No thank you, I need a warning. Outfit is just Lululemon and Lululemon. These are both hand-me-downs from 2 different people. And I'm gonna put a shirt on over, I'm gonna work out, then I'm gonna go to the park in this. I didn't want to dress cute because yesterday I dressed cute and we got no photos. I also have to figure out what time all my shifts are because Disney uses military time, and I've never used military time in my life. I don't know how to read it. I know it's 24-hour, but like when I look at 17, I'm not going to automatically know what that means. Like, I don't want to have to do math. Why are we doing math? Okay. I'm going to keep getting ready, and then I will see you guys later. Okay, I got ready and we're now eating breakfast. I'm gonna eat breakfast on the way, but I have half of this Gorgie protein energy drink that I need to drink. This is the Power Punch flavor. I love these, okay? Gorgie just came out with energy drinks that have protein in them. It's only 8 grams of protein, so it's not a lot, but it does make a difference when you're trying to hit those protein goals, and it can be hard. Like me, I struggle a lot. So definitely go try and check these out. I know they're at Target. I don't know where else they're at, but I don't know. I love Gorgie. You guys have always heard me if you watch my normal social media like TikTok and stuff. I love Gorgie. And there's another protein flavor, strawberry. That one's better. And it doesn't get the slimy taste that I feel like a lot of protein drinks have. So 10 out of 10. And then I'm just doing, I put mayo on Hawaiian rolls. They're pretzel Hawaiian rolls. And then ham and Swiss cheese. And I'm just going to eat those. I also ate a turkey stick. And then I have a protein bar if I need it for later in the parks. But that's my breakfast. I didn't feel like cooking or doing anything extreme because I don't want to feel rushed when I'm trying to go to the gym, you know? So I'm going to head to the gym and then I will see you guys later. Good morning, y'all. It is Traditions Day. It is 5:18 a.m. I just got out of the shower, as you can tell, and I am freezing cold. That's why I have another blanket wrapped around me like this, or a towel. My Traditions is at 8 a.m. and I had to account for multiple things, so I'm getting up so early. I knew I had to shower because I had to shave my legs so bad, and I'd been putting it off, and then I have to get gas. My gas tank is literally like 20 miles till it's empty. Because I was at Disney last night and I didn't want to get it last night. And then the Run Disney is this weekend. It starts today, the first run. So the traffic is going to be horrible. I don't know when the run ends, but Disney was telling us, like, get early. Because so many people are running, watching the runners, all that kind of stuff. So the traffic's going to be bad. Plus the 9 to 5 traffic because I live an hour away, so I have to deal with that. So we got up at 5 a.m. I'm really scared to be late because obviously they aren't going to be as lenient as my college job, you know. And I'm very excited. I don't really know the full extent of what Traditions is. I just know it's where we sit down for 2 hours, we get a break in the middle to eat a snack, and then we sit down again for another 2 hours, and we get our IDs, we get our name tags. Like, we're official after Traditions, so it's a lot of learning about Disney and the company. So I'm very excited. My friends and I are meeting up and hoping to sit next to each other. So I will see you guys when I'm all ready, and I'll be right back. Let me change out of all this. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm thinking of wearing. Fit, obviously without this, my hair is drying, but I'm wearing this, which is from either Old Navy or Target of some sort. One of those. But it's a cute little dress. I think Target. And then these shoes are from Amazon. They're super comfortable. I got them when I was working a corporate job for like a few months. LOL. But they're so cute. I love them. They're very comfortable. I'm gonna bring my makeup to the drive because I know I'm gonna have time to just sit there. Now I'm going to do my skincare and do my hair. Everyone is thinking of going to the parks after. I told my friends, I was like, I don't know if I will be too tired. So we're gonna play it by ear if I'll join you guys. Okay. Now I'm going to blow dry my hair in my room. Here's the final product of my hair. I curled it a little bit, but I didn't have enough time to like genuinely curl it. So it's kind of more of a blowout, which I like. It's giving bouncy volume. I love this. I kind of tried to do my bangs again, but they're kind of growing out. So I don't know how long that'll last before I put them to the side, but we're gonna get in the car and head over because it is, what time is it? It is 5:55. Okay, y'all, I have arrived. I've been sitting in my car for like 20 minutes now, and the traffic was not bad at all. which, I mean, I'd rather be early than late, but it annoys me when the traffic was non-existent and I didn't have to wake up that early. But I got here around 7:11, which was nice because I knew I was okay. But I'm about to go inside I don't know what I'm getting into today, but pretty sure we're just sitting there, you know? And there's so many of us, I don't think we're going to be doing icebreakers and stuff. So, let's see what happens. It is Saturday and it's the first day of official training. I think this training is for the people who are actually in the same location as me, but I don't know 100%, but it's like the welcome to operations. Traditions was cute. We learned a lot of history and we got our little hats and all that kind of stuff. I think I showed you guys. If not, I'll do it later tonight. So I have to go in and I will update you guys. Obviously I can't show anything, but I'll let you guys know what happens. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below and I can answer them based on what I know already. And feel free to subscribe and see more vlogs in the future and follow my other social media for quicker vlogs. Love you guys.